Hello everybody, welcome back to Monday is Mine. I am Big Halu, your host, and let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? It's a stalemate. You already knew that. But do you know what happens when poop meets shit? NLE CHOPPA and NBA YoungBoy are now in a musical feud. I don't know how long these niggas have not liked each other. I can't keep up with them. This nigga got a bald head now. Didn't know he was bald. He just be doing new stuff. He talking about God now, which leads me to believe he may have done something crazy over the past 5 months, because that's usually how it goes. Niggas do something crazy and they pick up a Bible. It's that quick. But he's dissed NBA YoungBoy, and probably one of the worst songs I ever heard in my life. And the really funny part about it is this may be the worst song that a nigga has to die over in the history ever. I don't think I've heard a song that's been this bad that may lead to somebody dying ever in my life. And I think this is a moment in history. It's a moment in time. Truly, when you really ask these niggas to let's put the pins down and just shoot it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all of us, spare our ears and stop making this shit, bro. Let's just skip to that part. You feel me? NLE CHOPPA took like a very crazy angle. He told that nigga he was poisoning the youth, and then like proceeded to say that he was gonna shoot up this nigga block and all of his niggas and kill him. Like, do you see the problem in that? You can't be like, yo, what you doing is evil. I'm evil. Like, bro, it's just like a weird juxtaposition there. Also, this nigga had on some fat ass fucking boots. I don't know where them want Timbs. I don't care what logo was on the side of them bitches. Them was some other shit, bro. He had on steel toes. Nigga was ready to kick in a nigga's door. He had on Sora shoes from Kingdom Hearts. That nigga had some fat fucking boots on. He looked crazy. He was in all red, like an all red like jumpsuit with the suit open with his chest out. He looked like Ja Rule and Ronald McDonald did like a fusion dance, and they really hated NBA YoungBoy. He had an NBA YoungBoy stand-in who was like smoking a cigarette and like struggling to light it with like crazy hair, and that's not very accurate, because I guarantee you NBA YoungBoy could probably light a match by snapping his fingers at the tip of it. I feel like he just smoked so many damn cigarettes, this shit then bonded to his DNA. At this point, like if he need to light a cigarette, this shit just gonna instantly light when he think about it. He got cigarette telekinesis. Siganesis. He gonna make a diss record back. I don't know. I don't know the logistics behind NBA YoungBoy. At one point, it was to my understanding, he couldn't leave the house. He was under house arrest, and he was stuck on Gravedigger Mountain, which is, I'm not going there. I don't know. I would interview a lot of niggas, but if he asked me to go to Gravedigger Mountain, absolutely not. We'll hold off on that junk for now. It's a lot of places I would go in the world. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little further east before I go to Gravedigger Mountain, man. I'm gonna be so honest with you, NBA YoungBoy. This is hot on the tails of the verses between Master P and Birdman. And Birdman went up there and was like, if you don't like NBA YoungBoy, fuck you. Damn it, he in that nigga pockets. If Birdman, it ain't a nigga alive who pockets he ain't been in. That nigga have been in his own pockets. Speaking of verses, Jay-Z, I don't know if this is real. I think I got Facebook news, but Jay-Z apparently said that there's nobody alive who could beat him in the verses. I think I got Facebook news. I don't think he actually said that, but it did lead me to start questioning who could beat Jay-Z in the verses. And it's more niggas than you would think. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Is Hov like number one all time? In my opinion, I would give it to him. I wouldn't, if you didn't, I wouldn't argue with you either. Like, it's just, he's definitely up there in that level range. But if we talking about verses where like the true ignorance wins, I'm gonna be honest with you. You play Dead Presidents and then T.I. play Rubber Band Man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might go crazy for Rubber Band Man. I don't know. I'm not at a versus show to fucking sit there and break down what a motherfucker just said in a simile, in a metaphor, bro. I'm here to punch a nigga in the face. I want to see Jadakiss take Joel Santana hat off and Joel's just stare at him because he was really scared. So yeah, I think Jay-Z will lose to a lot of niggas, bro. If we want to get real disrespectful, I mean, what Jay-Z gonna do with shoulder lean? What Jay-Z doing with shoulder lean? I don't think he got nothing for that. Jeezy. Don't go, oh man, Jeezy? Oh yeah, never mind. He did the verses against Gucci, and that was just crazy. Side note, if you send me on a mission to go kill somebody and I die, and I look down from heaven or up from hell, and I see you and that nigga shaking hands and laughing and drinking together, I'm coming back as a ghost and I'm fucking haunting you. for the rest of your life, bro. I died and now you cool with this nigga and you sent me here to die? Nah, I'm getting that one back in blood somehow. Somehow, some way. I'm gonna possess something. On to the NBA again, because we love the NBA. Ja Morant is sports gambling. Allegedly. Ja Morant needs to be studied, man. I've never seen a nigga who at some point was considered to be like a superstar be this ass ever. And in such case where like Ant developed as a player so much more past the athleticism. I probably said that word wrong, I don't give a fuck. Ja Morant has not. Ja Morant is still in his heart of hearts that nigga who gonna fly at the rim from like 40 feet out and die in attempt to get that poster dunk. He don't care. And he gonna chuck that damn ball and he gonna get mad at the refs. He gonna get mad at the coaches. This time, they played the Lakers, and this nigga had an abysmal game. I don't think he shot the ball in the second half, which leads me to my next thought. Why did he stop shooting that ball? What was on the line there, man? What prop bets were made? Ever since this Terry Rozier shit and this Chauncey Billups shit, I'm looking at everything now. All of a sudden, it don't make sense. Why Donovan Mitchell stop shooting the fucking ball? All of a sudden, that's the only thing the nigga do. Why is he on the court if he not shooting the ball? What's going on here, man? Who made money off this? You know what I'm saying? Why does Shea have 50 free throws? That's not even sports gambling. That's just sheer negligence. I don't know. I try to drink the water with the top still on it. I'm flabbergasted. No, man. Ja Morant is what happens when there's no real like leadership on that team, and that nigga is not a leader. No disrespect to Ja Morant. I still think he's a good player. I just think he's not a leader on that team. I think he's very immature, and they're not gonna do anything as long as he acting like that. I wouldn't. At least Draymond Green can rally, rally a team, right? What is Ja Morant doing to rally a team for real? Throwing grenades in the crowd? At this point, just give him the gun back. At this point, right? Like, just let him do that. I don't get niggas riled up. Pre-Zach Edey. On to greater topics. ERIKA KIRK is probably getting trained on by the boys at Fox News, and they're probably calling her the parking lot demon part 2. After Nancy Reagan, she taking a page out of that book. I mean, her husband's corpse is not cold in that ground yet. And she is saying, I see things, I don't see many traits of Charlie in many men, but I do see some of his traits in J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is going to divorce his Indian wife in the next 5 to 6 years. He's going to marry ERIKA KIRK, and he's going to run for president. Now, me just saying this lets me know that now that they know we know, he probably not going to do it. But I know in those back rooms, when it was freak mob media and that girl, man, they had the idea that at some point, bro, we gonna set this up. She did not grieve. That nigga died. She came out to fireworks. She came out to a Goldberg entrance when he died. She didn't care. The only person who really grieved and took time off the internet was Candace Owens. They don't care. ERIKA KIRK is, I mean, come on, bro. J.D. Vance fucking that girl, man. It's pandemonium back there. He hugging her with the hands all over her hips. It's nonsense, dog. It's just, that nigga corpse not even cold yet. How long has it been? I feel like it's not been that long. Maybe like 2 months, if that. Tyler, Creator, old tweets are being brought up into the light, and it's not looking great. We knew he was a little weird, right? He had some very crazy lyrics back in the day, so the tweets aren't that shocking to me. They're at bare minimum, it's like, oh, y'all niggas ain't know. Yeah, when that nigga was 20 years old, not 16, not 15, when that nigga was 20, he was a wild dude. He was tweeting like Aryan stuff. He was on some real like Nazi shit. Like, I don't know what was going on over there. And he said a lot of things about black people that if you really go back and look, you probably wouldn't have liked. And he not deleting them shits either. He's standing on that. He like, yeah, I don't know why he ain't switch his account when he started to get famous. Get off of that account, man. You got to get out of here. Yeah, man, I really, outside of everything that's going on with him, I really just want niggas to understand that the digital footprint is very large. Like, you're not gonna escape it. Even if you think you've escaped it. Cause you probably, as Tyler Creator or anybody in that lane, you're thinking, oh, well, they know about my old lyrics. They know how I used to be. I'm not that person anymore. I'm fine. I'm not getting canceled. No, they're gonna go get that shit sooner or later, right? Eventually people are gonna forget who you were, and they're gonna go back and look and be like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? Why are you tweeting I am R. Kelly 5 times? He tweeted that. Why are you tweeting that? What's going on here? Why is this on his page? Why is he Aryan? Why is he the Aryan Brotherhood now? What's going on? Why is he saying R-word stuff? I don't even want to say it because we loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? And it catches you. Eventually it catches you, especially when you be doing like polarizing things in the public eye. And this all span. This is all like linked to the D'Angelo shit, where his like white fan base is like, where's the music, Tyler? When he was like trying to mourn D'Angelo, he went from mourning D'Angelo to like now having a shitstorm of like old tweets from when he was like 20 and 21. Mind you, grown ass man by that age, popping back up into the light, and it's honestly probably just too many to go back and delete. He would have to wipe the whole account. That nigga was saying some crazy shit. I know when my shit gets more than 1,000 viewers, nigga, all my accounts are brand new. We scrubbing them bitches. I don't give a fuck. All that shit is gone. I don't know what I said anymore. You know what I'm saying? In my defense, I was probably like 16, but I don't know. This is more MMA focused, but even outside of MMA, you probably know her. She was very popular. Ronda Rousey was on like, what's that nigga name? Brett Kirshner? I don't know how to say that nigga name. Yeah, she was on his podcast, and there was some things that she said, and I thought it was a little funny. And usually when she speaks, I think it's funny because she's like the worst person in the world. And she's so bad that her sport that she was like a legend in, everybody hates her, right? And then she went to the WWE, and a sport where like they manufacture the love for you and people still hated her. And that was bad. So she's just like a bad person. She didn't take the losses well to Amanda Nunes. She's been spiraling ever since, and it hasn't stopped. It's kind of funny. Holly Holm kicked her in her damn head, and she like became a bitch, and then she came back to the sport, and Amanda Nunes is a champion, and they put more media coverage on Ronda Rousey. Mind you, when she was beating people, they were saying shit like Ronda could beat Floyd Mayweather under the right circumstances, and she could beat Cain Velasquez, who was the heavyweight fucking UFC champion. She could beat Cain Velasquez under the right circumstances. And they were saying all types of shit like, oh man, I don't think there's a man alive under a certain weight class that could beat Ronda. She's amazing. They were, I mean, dick riding. Rightfully so. She was beating the fuck out of people. But once that talent level started to catch up in women's MMA, and she got hawked down by these fucking, I don't want to say like, she got hawked down by these fucking freaks of nature who were ready to whoop her ass. Holly Holm kicked her in her fucking head. She didn't even see that shit coming, dude. Her striking looked so bad. They said she could beat Floyd Mayweather and got kicked in the head by Holly Holm, who definitely can't beat fucking Floyd Mayweather. And then when she came back to the sport, her striking is still ass, and she got beat up so bad by Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes starfished her against the cage and kept punching her in the face. It was bad. It was very bad. It didn't look great at all. And what did she do? Did she do the right thing, which is you put your gloves down in the middle of the octagon and you say, hey guys, I can't keep up with the sport anymore. I gotta go. You go out, everybody loves you now. You just got knocked out, but that's how MMA goes. Nobody stays on top forever. Usually you fight a little too long and then you die, unless you're like John Jones or something, I don't know. But that's how it goes. She couldn't even do that. She was very upset that journalists were critical of her, but then pretended to be her friend. Hey man, people are allowed to be critical of you, friendly or not friendly. I hope you don't think that being friends with you is going to the media every day and saying Ronda is the best, Ronda is the greatest. Nobody fucking likes you. Do you understand that? Is that like something that you have to like create this fucking mental brain wall where it's like everything people say about me is wrong no matter what it is because everybody hates me and I have to be right and I will never reflect on the things that I've said and done and I'm just perfect all the time, despite the fact that no matter where I go, no matter what fan base I appeal to, they always hate me. You don't think there's something to fix there about you personally? You lost and closed off all social media, went into your room and didn't leave your room for 7 days? Come on, dude. What are we talking about, man? Normal people lose like every fucking day. This is part of life. I've never seen a more unlikable person in my life. Also, Bert Kirshner is a fucking idiot, man. I don't. That nigga shouldn't be allowed to do anything. I don't really know how he's famous. He like took his shirt off during a comedy set one time and said he was La Machina or some shit. And niggas was like, whoa, that guy's funny. That nigga is not funny. Holy shit. That nigga has, you know he's not funny because he went from like, I mean like he was like one of those guys and now he's into the Joe Rogan verse and he's like absolutely like on his hands and knees like, please give me the Joe Rogan serum. Please, Joe Rogan. Please, bro. Let me perform in Texas. Where's his podcast out of? Probably Texas. Probably Texas next to Joe Rogan. That's what the race is for the white comedian now, is to, as fast as you can, as soon as you go viral, as fast as you can, man. Go pitch a tent next to Joe Rogan and hope and pray that some of his Joe Rogan essence rolls off onto you and makes you famous. Despite the fact that that nigga's last comedy special was like just a piece of shit, dude. It was bad. It was bad. He stole jokes from Brendan Schaub, and Brendan Schaub sucked. What happened when you steal from a nigga who asked? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Monday is Yours, where I answer all your questions, and you probably get mad at me because I don't answer it correctly, and I don't know what you're talking about. But let's get right into it. Number one, we have Sydney Sweeney. I'm sorry, I burped. Sydney Sweeney, don't think I don't see you. That bob looks insane. Yeah, I don't be paying attention to MAGA boobies anymore. She kind of just out of my like purview. Like she don't even be popping up on my TL no more. That's how I know the world is healing. I don't have to see that anymore at all. And I wish more people would do the same. What, she got a crazy bob now? Does it look nuts? I'll look it up just for you. I fear it was gonna pop up when I searched Sydney Sweeney on X. Oh, nah, nah, that's a mess. Also, what in the world do she got on, bro? That shit is see-through. Now I gotta see MAGA titties again. No, she looked crazy. I don't understand what she had going on with that haircut, bro. She looked like a 70s wife. Maybe that was the look, but they didn't have it good back then, bro. White Chocolate's high school basketball team versus the Las Vegas Aces. Who you got? Nigga, I'm not getting into sports betting. You know what happened? Hey, two niggas locked up now doing that sports betting shit, man. I'm not trying to get involved in that, but Aces. LMAO, the Knicks fucking suck. Hey, fuck you, nigga. Sports is looking insane right now. Wemby, Otani, Asia, Josh Giddey. Shit is crazy. Don't sneak Josh Giddey in here. Josh Giddey is still under investigation, IMO. We didn't forget, man. 2 anime movies have become the highest grossing movies out of their competitors this year, and it wasn't even close. It's time for a conversation. Yo, niggas is watching anime now, man. And I'm telling you, if you listening to me right now, go check it out. I'm telling you, bro, you missing out, bro. TV is ass right now. There's not a good show out right now, bro. Outside of anime, like there's nothing really to watch. You feel me? Like that shit kind of butt. Baddies, I mean, why the fuck are you watching that? Like, there's nothing. Well, bro, the new Walking Dead shit was ass. And there's nothing to watch, bro. Go watch you some anime, man. But be careful. There is some weird ass shit they be doing in Japan, and they be releasing that shit. Be careful. Don't watch everything. Pick and choose wisely. And when it gets a little weird, just get out of there, bro. Just get out of there. Because if somebody catch you watching that shit, it's OV, my nigga. Gun to your head, and you got to pick one rapper to beat Eminem in a rap battle, or you die. Who you got? Me, nigga. Nigga, the crackhead that be outside Church's Chicken at 4 in the morning, nigga. Goddamn Thomas the Tank Engine. Isaiah Thomas. Richard Sherman. Michael Irvin's son, MGK. The list goes on. I'm safe. You got a gun in my back of my head. You tell me pick somebody to beat Eminem. I'm smiling. I'm like, I'm going home tonight. I'm sleeping good because it's just the easiest task. You might as well told me to breathe. You might as well said breathe and I'll let you go. That's how fast I would find a rapper to beat Eminem in a rap battle. I'm so serious, and I'm so serious. I'm not trolling. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. On to the comments. Vince from the 6 says, what kind of meal is that? That's my loving wife spent 12 hours in the kitchen putting that together, and you would make fun of her? I see what type of man you are, bro. Murph TV says, Airbud gets it done. He passes on the lineage on the Air Buddies. If you know, you know. He has kids. Airbud not only was balling, but had bitches, and then had D1 sons. This is one of the greatest American heroes ever. What the fuck? Why didn't I know about that? Right as Alex says, 4 TDs. I heard the Krusty Krab is hiring. Might want to buy that boy an apron and a spatula. Listen, bro, I watched my son get sliced and diced by a dog, and he gonna work for the garbage company. I'm gonna teach that nigga to start slinging trash, man, because you don't have no future in there. Chizzy says the meal is crazy. No, the meal is perfect. Stop making fun of my wife. Dreadhead Flo says, is this like Shane Gillis in blackface? I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You got me on that one. I don't know. Maybe. Tom Hanks Lover says, 1 game early in the season, let's relax. I'm relaxed. I'm just angry, but I'm relaxed. I'm fine, man. Also, we lost the next game after that too, and the next game after that too. David Christian says, message, I'm telling you, bro, I know what I'm talking about. I've never lied. Russell SVP Charles says, truth teller, I've never lied. Joey 1KK says, sexually assaulting in my opinion. Even his homie said, I don't think he wants it. Yeah, it was that. Oh, yeah. Did I say it wasn't? Doobie Russ says, big ups, big hallelujah. Shout out to big hallelujah. Wait, I'm that. Shout out to Doobie, bro. Jaden BRB says, what was on bro's plate? Nigga, that was greatness that my wife put together, man. She spent 12 hours. The Bahama Llama says, America has decided collectively that you can be racist and it no longer disincentives you from the rest of polite society. what is that word? Disinvites you from the rest of polite society. I mean, yeah, like we just don't care about racism like that. Unless it's to a certain person, you know, we really don't care about racism. Lucas Dembski says, you're pretty funny, man. Just wait till y'all face the generator in my Sixers. First of all, the generator? Who the fuck is that?
VJ Edgecombe.
They call him the generator?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I'm not worried about the fucking Sixers, man. We snatched the Sixers chain. We still have the Sixers chain. We still have it. We still have it. It's in our grasp. We still hold that. I'm not worried about y'all, man. I'm not worried about you. Tyrese Maxey's a role player. Valley says, always a good Monday when I get a Monday is mine notification. Hey, then every Monday is good because we here every Monday. The same time, every week, without fail. That's right. It ain't a white man. It's a black man in America, right here, right now, not ever. Thoughts on Wemby? That nigga's a freak, man. India, Ms. GVO says Zoe had to go a long time ago. Zoe put out that AI ass apology on Twitter and was like, she basically was saying I already apologized for this. I don't give a fuck what you did. Beat it, bitch. Paper or plastic. Get to flipping. Get the spatula. I want those boots. Get out of here. We don't care. Girl, fuck you. Grizz says, bro, how do I get on the pod? Nigga, DM us, you already know. Trash Ghoul says, well said. Shout out to Trash Ghoul. Rashid Neal says, facts. XXPK King says, after seeing the CEO, I understand why the word simp was banned. I'm telling you, like, once you see him, everything starts to make a bit more sense. Like, it completes the puzzle for me. Like, seeing that nigga was like watching like American Treasure when that nigga Nicolas Cage like put on the glasses and looked at the Declaration of Independence and was like, oh shit, that's what it felt like. The Quake says, IRL streaming has legitimately ruined streaming and bred a new gen of weirdos and losers that'll do anything even for a smidgen of clout. I'm telling you, they will go into IKEA and cook breakfast and be like, yo, he kicking us out, bro, what the fuck? This nigga just worked a 12-hour shift. And his last task before he clock out is to get y'all out of IKEA from cooking breakfast on the stoves. That's his last task. And now y'all got him on Twitter. He got to be the bad guy now. Fuck out of here, man. Pestilence says, fire Dan Clancy. Absolutely. Dan Clancy got to get out of here. And the things that Dan Clancy be doing, I mean, if he did it in any other company, that nigga wouldn't have a job. Like, he just be wilding, bro. He just be wilding, bro. You see who we watch on Twitch. He not subscribed to one nigga playing video games. It was all titties, bro. The algorithm itself said, yeah, this nigga like porn. Valley says streamers are like many celebrities and the celebrity status itself warps people and traps them into this relationship where they are worshipped and idolized by so many people all at once. The human interactions become so rare. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, basically. Like, it's just, it corrupts. Like, you need content. Well, the camera's on you 24/7. So no interaction is normal anymore because it's all for the stream. There's thousands of people watching you now and they're donating money and they're gonna keep donating money as long as something is entertaining happening on the screen. So you can't just go into Walmart and buy some milk and leave. You gotta go into Walmart and throw a milk jug at an old lady and concuss her and then buy the jug and leave. You gotta do something. You gotta do something crazy to get us to keep watching you. You can't just say, oh, hey, ma'am, excuse me. I think you're beautiful. Can I get your number? No, you got to be like, yo, bitch, do a 360 for me on cam real quick. Aha. Hey, was that red? Yo, chat. You got to do that. You can't be normal anymore. There is no normal interactions. Somebody coming up to you and let's say you had something offline happen and now you're streaming it and you have to apologize for it. Well, you're apologizing for it on stream. Let's look at that. Why are you apologizing and making money off you apologizing for something nasty that you fucking did? You know what I'm saying? Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn are going to end up on Kick. They're just going to go stream on Kick. I swear to you, they're just going to go stream on Kick. They don't care. This does not actually bother them. Zoe Spencer uploaded an apology with a black background, white text on Twitter, and that was it, and limited who could reply. Because she know what was coming. You know what's coming after that. Nina Lynn also, I don't even think Nina Lynn apologized at all. I don't know what she's been doing. I don't pay attention to her. But I know they were banned again because for some reason it was a temp ban when this video resurfaced. And I don't know why, and, you know, Dan Clancy. But yeah. Valley Boop says, most streamers honestly just aggravate me, and that's usually because I can notice they aren't good people. It bothers me so bad how big streamers get in trouble just to disappear for a while, come back and move on like nothing happened. Yeah, I mean, they wait for a public opinion to shift to something else. and then they come back. It happens every time. Like, just as long as they don't have like a world-class meltdown and try to argue with everybody, all they do is shut the fuck up, wait, and then come back, they're fine. And if it's too crazy and they get banned on one platform, they just go to the other one. Jackie Moon says some of the responses are awful too, saying he's not a victim and that he should be happy because it's women is why it's so hard for men to speak out on sexual harassment, assault on men. Yeah, that, I mean, if you think that, you're ignorant. If I saw people saying that too, so they can say, oh, he's so lucky. There's nothing lucky about that situation at all. There's nothing lucky about two super aggressive fucking women that are like, honestly, they were like twice his size, holding you down and doing weird shit to you. I mean, at that point, like, nigga, you got to go outside. If you think that nigga was lucky, please go get some bitches, bro. Please go do something. Or, you know, I wish, now that we're live, there's certain things I can't say, right? But you need to do something to yourself. It involves you buying like a certain thing from Home Depot and you know, jumping off of like something with it or tied around to a certain body part. Kiara TDT's laughing, we funny over here. And said, it's crazy, this is the exact moment I hopped into the live, and then this nigga replied and said, you got to see it all raw. I wouldn't be surprised if Ant never came back. You're wildin', man. My Little Swag says, Iggy is Tropic Thunder. She's infiltrated, like, for sure, and got away with it. Like, somebody gotta do something. Bro, Doc is still streaming. It has never mattered, unfortunately. Dr. Disrespect is still streaming. It never actually matters because they don't care. He in 4K admitted to being a pedophile, like straight up, and no force on him. He admitted it. And I'm just keep streaming because it doesn't really matter. He get clowned for a day. He don't care. They're still donating. Alex is Iggy of all people. Where's she been? Also a bucket of what? Bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, nigga. Blue Dort is definitely Booker T's son. Absolutely. That nigga be doing the Harlem sidekick and everything, bro. Darius is awesome. Fuck Darius. And it says, shout out Mike Brown. Shout out Mike Brown. Sancho says, I swear to God, if Dort hurts Wimpy, Dort is gonna put that nigga in the Alabama Slam under the rim, bro. Be ready for that. My Sixers going all the way this year. No, they're not. I love you, though. Black Power says, people finally realizing this is bigger than the generation divide. The begging of the decline of the NBA was hack a shack and needs to be studied, and gambling ruined the game. Yeah, Adam Silver is gonna, I mean, whoa, okay, wait. Adam Silver is gonna die as being known the nigga that, nigga that, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
They shut off our live.
Wait, you dead ass?
Oh, it's back up.
Yo, hey, I just want to stop for a second. I interrupted myself at the worst time. I did not mean that. FBI agent watching this, I love Adam Silver. I would never hurt Adam Silver. Adam Silver is a piece of shit. Adam Silver, you know, you ask these questions of why these players are gambling. Like, man, I can't believe this. It says, NBA Talking Head, and then it goes to commercial. And by the way, this show was brought to you by DraftKings, Sports Duel, it's MGM Sportsbook, whatever the fuck that shit is called. You got the players doing fucking gambling commercials. You could bet on WWE matches at one point. You have to ask yourself, with you integrating gambling this hard, did you not think that the shit was gonna become integrated? Is that what you planned on? No, you just saw the money, man. And now look at us. Now look at us. You got niggas, you got everybody looking sideways at players now when they don't take shots in the second half. You got a parlay with Donovan Mitchell to score 23 because he was scoring 30 every game. And all of a sudden, the second half comes and Donovan Mitchell don't shoot the ball anymore. What are you supposed to look at that and say, actually? Come on now. Brian Gordon says first. Shout out to Brian Gordon. Sancho says new GOAT. I mean, I don't know about that just yet, brother. I don't know if you're ready to call Wemby the new GOAT. I think he has potential to be that. If he stays healthy and he keeps playing how he's playing now, I mean, you throw a couple rings on that, I mean, definitely. Yeah, I can't argue with you, but we'll see. We'll see. And that's all we have for today, man. That is Monday is yours. We've wrapped it up nicely. We had a lot of tangents in there, but I think we arrived at the end none the same, and everybody's healthy and better for the cause or whatever. I'll see you guys next week if you're watching this on. I'll see you guys next week if you're watching this on Fucking the Patreon, you're a real one, and I fuck with you, and we need you. Just keep staying subscribed. You helping out the show. You don't even know it. If you're watching this on clips on Instagram, YouTube, go look at the Patreon, man. It's some cool shit on there. And by cool shit, I mean the full episodes of Monday is Yours. And the more subscribers you get, the more cool shit we'll have planned out for you guys, man. We might even start mentioning names. You know what I'm saying? We may start reading out names at the end of the episode. If you're in the live right now, I fuck with you heavy. You a real one for that as well. We need you in these lives. We need y'all everywhere. Just be mad people. Go split into mad people and click on everything. Run the RAM up on your computer. But I say all that to say this, man. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all are having a great day, and I hope you have a great week. And remember, Monday is just the beginning, but we will be here again the same time next week. Please be safe. I'll holler at you guys next week.